Hello, this is Los Angeles session drummer Shay Godwin, and I want to talk to you for a minute about online recording studios. You can save a whole lot of money getting recording services over the internet from an online production house as opposed to traditional methods of getting professional studio services. Let me go over some of the costs of getting traditional studio services. Besides paying the musicians involved, you have to rent studio time by the hour. You're not just paying for that studio time while the tracking is going on, you're paying for that studio time while drums get set up, keyboard instruments get set up, things get tuned, and during technical difficulties if there are any as well. You're also paying for cartage fees, which is the transportation of the instruments, drums, keyboard instruments. That's quite expensive. If, say, your music needs a Hammond B3 with a Leslie speaker, that's some heavy stuff and you're going to be paying a lot for it. But if your music needs it, your music needs it, of course. You're also going to be paying an engineer or a team of engineers on the job, and that really starts to add up quite a bit. That kind of expense deters a lot of people from getting what they need for their music, the pro playing and the kind of sounds that they need. People will try and play their own keyboard parts without necessarily having the instrumental proficiency that they need to get what they need. And maybe they lack the sounds that they need. Maybe they need a real Wurlitzer, but they don't have one, so they have maybe a cheesy synth representation of that, but that's not going to cut it. If you need a Wurlitzer, you need a Wurlitzer. The solution to all this, and the way to save money and get the professional studio services that you need, is to recruit the services of an online recording studio. This involves flat fees for services instead of paying by the hour, so that alone you're going to save all kinds of money. And it's a lot easier logistically because you don't have to even get yourself to a studio, and you don't have to worry about getting musicians to a studio, which sometimes you have to pay for gas money or even plane tickets to get musicians where you need to. And you now have the choice of session musicians from around the globe as opposed to whoever's in your area, and for less money. So this really works to your favor. So do yourself a favor and look into online recording studios and save yourself a whole lot of money and get the professional studio services that you need. For more information, visit edrumsessions.com.